Hi there, today we're just going to show you how to change the die set or the die top or bottom or both in the Warrior electric round corner machine. Like most things, if somebody shows you in a video, sometimes it's a little bit easier than reading a whole manual. First of all, we'll just take off the clamp like so, which reveals our cutting die here. In with your box of bits in the chippings drawer. There's a toolbox drawer in the side. You'll find a whole load of spare parts. They give you a whole load of spare screws, etc. And in amongst all of that will be 2 spare screws for holding the die on, and 1 slightly longer screw there that we can use just to aid us getting it in and out. Just insert that screw. Then with the 3mm Allen screw, there's 2 bolts. Just take one out like so. Just before we completely remove the second one, we'll just hold the bolt. Second bolt comes out, we can then take off our die. In this case, this is a standard die that comes with the machine, a long life 6mm called an R6 blade, 6mm. If we're just replacing the blade, it's quite simple. We would grab the blade, insert, put the 2 screws back in, and pretty much job done. If we're changing the size, because they come in various sizes from 3.5mm, 6mm, 10mm, 13mm, 16mm die, you must make sure that the base plate matches it, and I will just show you that while the die's out. We can remove the pad quite easily, but just by unlocking the lock on the side there, it says lock, and you can see here it's just raising slightly, very small motion there, just to release the clamp. You can then use an Allen screw or screwdriver just to push it out. Sometimes it will drop in the chippings drawer, it's not a problem, just open the chippings drawer to remove it. And if the camera can see, this base plate here says R6. So we have an R6 base plate and we have an R6 cutting die. They must match, whatever size. So if you are changing to a larger or smaller, you must change this base plate as well. I'll just put this pad back in. There's a separate video that shows changing these little cutting pads, if you want to watch that at all. So we'll just replace our 6mm die. Just put it there. Put one of the Allen screws in just to hold it, and then put the second one in. And just before you lock this up, it can pitch. See that little bit of movement? We want to keep it as central as we can as we're locking it up, so it's not pitched left or right. Just lock the 2 up so they're nice and tight. We can then remove that little carry screw. What we'll do then, we'll just do a test cut and just do a couple of one sheet just to see. And as you can see there, it's not too bad, it's slightly out just there. Not quite perfect round corner there. What we can do is turn the power off. And to help set up with the machine, you get this little calibration plate, and it has R10, R6, R3.5 in there, so you can get it in to square it up. What I actually find a little bit easier sometimes is you use a clear set square, because you can see through to the base plate, so you can actually sort of see if you want to go left or right a little bit. And all as you do, again with the 3mm Allen key, don't know if the camera can see down there, there's 2 lock screws on each side, 1, 2, same this side, 1, 2, and it's just a case of manoeuvring and positioning around. So in this case we would want this one a little bit in slightly more, just adjust it. Just a tiny little bit. And another little tip, just lock that up. If you get a clear acetate sheet, again you can put it on the top there and see the cutting pad underneath, so you can see if you're this way, that way. You want to be fairly central. Just have a look. Put the clamp back on and you can repeat the process. This time I'll just use it with a larger card just so you can see. Power on. And again, slight improvement, that looks a lot better there. Once you're good on a single sheet, just do a little stack of some paper or cards just to kind of see how good it is. It is either good, you're happy with it, or just do a second adjustment. If you have any questions, just do give us a call at Chilvers Graphics. Just below this video in the arrow facing downwards, we'll put some links in there for replacement blades, replacement pads, replacement parts, etc. for the Warrior round corner machine.